Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and welcome to 5 Must-Play Wii U Games Part 4. If you haven't seen the previous episodes or a certain combination of them, then click that card to get yourself up to speed or the link in the description. I'll still be here when you get back, primarily because this is a recording. Anyway, enough twaddle, let's hear the latest 5. Number 5, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Starting life with a test run in Super Mario 3D World, the Captain Toad Diorama-Rama style of gameplay was evolved into its very own franchise in the form of this game. Bursting with colour, clever puzzles, and wonderful ingenuity, this is a game that can be enjoyed not only by the young and old, but also those pesky in-between years when everything in life seems strangely and unnecessarily bleak. It's also a bargain for the price, and you can even unlock extra crispy goodness by scanning in a Toad amiibo. What more do you want? Number 4, The Legend of Zelda, The Windwaker HD. Oh, be still my beating heart. This is probably my favourite game in the Zelda series, rivaled only by Majora's Mask. Choosing one over the other is just so difficult. The Wind Waker was updated and released on the Wii U for reasons that are difficult to pin down, but good gracious is it wonderful. The HD visuals are massively impressive, but are actually only a minor upgrade, which if anything just goes to show how good the original GameCube game looked before all of these fancy new things like RAM and microchips plagued gaming with their unnecessary electricity. Number 3, Mass Effect That Number. It's not the trilogy that we were promised and never received, but this version of Mass Effect 3 is still a brilliant port of the currently ultimate Mass Effect game. The special edition tagline might be a bit generous, but the added Wii U gamepad features genuinely improve the experience all around. It might suffer from a few technical niggles here and there, and the final leg of the plot kind of falls flat on its face, but other than that, this is still a great experience that is well worth your time. Number 2, Fast Racing Neo. To call this an indie game, whilst technically correct, is like calling the works of David Hockney that of an angsty college student. This game is a technical and visual marvel, running at a super solid 60 frames a second with gorgeous visuals that all become a bit of a blur once you unlock the Hypersonic Cup. It is similar to F-Zero in its premise, but this game really does have its own identity. The tracks are tighter, more grounded, and dare I say it, the game also feels faster, even if that may not technically be the case. Well, thanks to that statement, that's probably the last you'll hear from me. I'm sure all the die-hard fans are already lining up to scatter my innards across the many corners of Britain. But in the meantime, number 1, Super Mario 3D World. People like 2D Mario, people like 3D Mario, and in light of 4-dimensional games being notoriously difficult to code, Nintendo fused the 2D Mario tropes and ideas into a living, breathing 3D world, pun intended. Simply put, Super Mario 3D World is an engaging, challenging, responsive, beautiful, seamless, and intoxicatingly charming game. If you've never played Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario Maker is tiring you with its limited dimensions, grab yourself a copy as soon as you can. Well, that's it. That's all the games we have to recommend for the Wii U. I'm lying, of course, there are plenty more left to recommend, so stay tuned for Part 5 coming sooner than Mercury's next sunrise. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you hit that subscribe button, apologise, and then brush it gently twice more, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching, bye-bye. HD.